This is Paul, Dr. Nacho Goodman, and I'm here to tell you that some dreams do not come true, no matter how bad you want that dream to come true. Because growing up, I wanted to play NBA basketball and throw down dunks in the NBA. But this is the size I grew to. This also is not a regulation basketball. I cannot palm a basketball. This is my 6-year-old daughter's basketball, which does help me live out my dream of feeling like one day I will rise up and throw down a dunk on a 7-foot rim. But there's been some awesome discussion about, does the practice hiring me have enough patience for me? Is it busy enough to have an associate? As a practice owner, am I busy enough to hire an associate? I'm here to tell you, busy is a feeling, not a fact, utilizing one of the phrases from Dr. Phil. Feelings, not facts. Okay, busy is a feeling, not a fact. So what are some facts to make sure you are prepared to hire an associate? You are prepared to take a job. First question, is this associate position a car or a boat? What does that mean? A car is a need, a boat is a want. People will sell their boat before their car. If the associate position is a boat position, they may say, we don't want this boat position anymore. Find a job elsewhere. If it's a car position, it's more important to the office. So what determines a car versus a boat position? Let's talk about it. A car, a true need for an associate in dental practice. What are some questions? There's 5 questions you ask on every job interview. If you want to join our next Job Connect TV show, just text job to 215-543-6454, and we'll answer some of this. But there's 5 questions. We're going to talk about the why. Why does the office want or need an associate? Here is what you're listening for. Are you replacing a full-time associate? Great need, great car. Listen to this. Why does the office need an associate? Oh, our associate just got into a perio program and she was seeing patients 4 days a week. That was a real story from my life a few years ago when I encouraged someone to do perio, and she did. Good job there, but we needed to replace this associate. Here's another good one. Our current associate that works 3 days a week, now that's not totally full-time, listen, is moving across the country because his spouse got a job teaching at a university. Now, there's a 3-day-a-week position that a dentist was seeing patients. So those are usually, most of the time, good whys for needs, things you might ask. Here are some questions you might ask. Your current associate, about how much are they collecting a month? They should know the answer. 12 days a month, $2,500 a day, that's 30 grand. Our associate's collecting about $35,000 a month. I don't know, we have to ask the office manager. Not a good answer. You wanna get facts. This is a huge decision for you. Pay your loans. Do you like to eat food? I like to eat food. Do you like shelter? I also like shelter. So you need to be able to get some financial security. A daily safety net guarantee is something I believe in as a practice owner and an associate. I offer our associates a daily safety net guarantee from their first day until they leave the practice. 100 days, 1,000 days, 10 years. The daily safety net guarantee is so that they can have financial security. They know the minimum they will make. We want them to make more. 35% of net collections, 35% of collections minus lab, against versus their daily safety net guarantee. So they know, just a quick and easy example, they work 200 days in an office, they make $500 a day as an employee, that's $100,000 a year, NMW no matter what. If you ask this question, I was curious, does this office have like a daily minimum or a monthly minimum? No, at this office, you just eat what you kill and you better be hunting class 3s daily. That's a risk because we don't pay anyone else in the dental office this way. We don't say, show up and see what happens and maybe we'll pay you. So when an office says they will offer a daily safety net guarantee, that is showing confidence that you're going to be paid. Of course, you'd like to make above that, but that's a great question. So are they busy enough? Here's some answers where they might not be busy enough. Oh, why are you looking for an associate here? I really want someone to handle my emergencies and spend more time with my grandkids. Nothing wrong with that, but that's a boat position. That's a want position. So that practice owner is going to make less money when he or she brings in an associate. That may be totally cool. So here's an example, and this might not be the best thing to say on the first time you talk with the person, but as you learn more, because this is your life too, let's say you're practice owner A, making $300,000 a year, and they want to spend more time with their grandkids, have someone handle emergencies. Is it okay if they go from $300,000 a year to $220,000 a year? because they're going to be paying you $80,000. If you think of dental practice profit like pizza, I love pizza, huge fan of pizza. Are you a fan of pizza? I like pizza. You ever know, lunch and learns at school, remember this, or in your office, you put pizza on the table, you get there late, there's none of it's left, right? So if there's pizza production in a practice and the pie isn't growing, and they bring in an associate, that means the owner is going to have to give you some pizza. Some may do that. So that might be for lifestyle. That might be for exhaustion. That might be because they want to go teach a day a week. So digging into this why. Is the associate position a car or a boat? Super important. I get Facebook messages almost daily, text, emails, Instagram messages about people in a job who wish they weren't in that job. In a job who wish they weren't in that job. And if they ask better questions, listen more upfront, they might have seen about the fit. So I'm going to ask you guys a question. I know you can't respond. Just yell at your Facebook, yell at your phone. Maybe I'll hear it. Would you like a job where there's awesome mentorship? Awesome mentorship. You're going to work there 4 days a week. It's a fee-for-service practice. They're going to show you the ropes, show you how to run the practice. You're going to start off doing restorative, and then you're going to explore doing some endo. That sounds, oh man, I know you're excited already. It's $80,000 a year for that position. Is that one you can take? Some of you that might not have any debt, that might be perfect. Some of you that might have a spouse that makes a lot of money, that might be perfect. Some of you that have a lot of debt and have needs of $180,000 a year income, no problem, but that's not perfect. It's about the fit. So go out there, ask good questions. Remember, like Dr. Phil would say, busy is a feeling, not a fact. Ask questions. And let me leave you with a golden nacho tip. So oftentimes dentists love to share feelings. We're really busy here, we got so many emergencies, super busy. Say, oh, that's great, you're so busy. I have a question, like if I needed a crown on number 30 done by you, Solo GP, when could I schedule that? How soon could I get in? And then stop talking and listen. And you want to hear 6 to 8 weeks or more. Oh, you can get in 2 weeks? Not even close to busy enough. And now that is just a factor in busyness. That's not a fact. It's a factor. When can they schedule a single tooth crown in their schedule? If it's 2 months out, maybe this is the time for the practice to add an associate. But are they going to provide a daily safety net guarantee? Do they know the expense associated with it? So the more good information we share, the better. At Dental Nachos, I love sharing information. There's so much stuff we have for free. There's also stuff that you can buy, learn. Dental Nacho Flicks is a great start. If you're sitting there thinking, I got the winter, I like my phone, and you want to learn about content, Dental Nacho Flicks has over 100 hours of CE, but also more importantly, content. There's content on clinical, class 2s, crown preps, endo, extraction, implants. There's content on how to find a job, hire an associate, and buy a practice. And there's really the content that will build your dental core, your mind business skills, your word patient communication skills, and your hand skills along the way. The center of it all is your heart as a dentist. So you want to make sure you are developing your dentist core and getting information from so many different sources, not just Dental Nachos. So if you text FLIX, F-L-I-X, to 215-543-6454, get a totally free 30 days of Dental Nacho Flicks. At the very least, if you're looking for a job or looking to hire an associate, text the number here on the screen and it'll immediately come back, all the open positions, and it will give you a frame of reference to what is out there. Where are the positions? We have a lot of full-time positions where you can make $200,000 a year. You like that? But you're geographically flexible. Can you go to any state? Sometimes you can, sometimes you can't. We have positions that are 2 days a week. Maybe that's a perfect fit for you because you're going to be home with your children, or your spouse has a job where you're only going to work 2 days a week. Look for the right fit for you. Don't apologize to anyone. Don't defend anyone. You got to work 6 days a week because that's the fit for you. Do that. You got to work 2 days a week. Do that. But the place where you're at, it's more than money. It's also your morale. You want it to be a culture that you enjoy going to work. Enjoy going to work is different than enjoying dentistry, because dentistry is like full contact arts and crafts on people who don't want to be there. It's stressful. It's challenging. It can be amazing. It can also be annoying. But when you step into that office, you have a feeling of this is a good place to be. So spend the time to figure that out. And practice owners, spend the time figuring that out for your associate too. You are having someone come and see patients in the practice that you've built. Make sure it's a good fit for you as well. If I can help you in any way, just reach out to us at dentalnachos.com. Going to get back to my weekend dadding, but really enjoyed talking with you guys. Have a great rest of the day.